Okay, the elder card. I'm an elder. I became an elder when I turned 52 years old. And after I became an elder, I was surprised that I didn't start to talk to the people and seem to do the job of an elder. I just seemed to never end up in a situation because I was following the will of God. So I never ever ended up talking to the people or presenting things to the people, speaking in the council house. This is what the elders are supposed to do, in the big wigwam. Okay. And so 52 is the age. You have to be at least 52 to be an elder. 52 years old, that's a complete Mayan cycle, okay? So what happens at 52 is when you're born, the stars in the heaven are in a certain relationship one to the other and to the houses in the sky and so on. And 52 years later on your birthday, they're exactly the same as what they were when you were born, the day you were born. And so that's the start of the next cycle, 52 years old. But the problem is your father. If your father is an elder, then you're not allowed to talk in the meeting house until your father is dead, because he represents you. Until he dies, he represents you. And so it's not appropriate for young men whose fathers have not died to address the people from the meeting house. And you'll see how much that is broken. That law, that's a law, that law is broken in the current state of parliaments and courthouses and all these things. They're all supposed to be done just by the elders. The elders are supposed to be the leaders of the people. And it's quite obvious that unless you've experienced a certain amount, it's not possible for you to guide the people. What does a 32-year-old man know about life? He hasn't even come across the pathway to salvation yet. How could he possibly guide the people? And so it's a bit of a difficulty we have in the modern world, is that this understanding of the relationship of the elders to leadership has been lost. Okay, and you'll see also that there's a funny looking cross. Okay, a funny looking cross with 3 different levels on it, and then a circle at the top. Okay, and this is to show that the elder has also walked on the pathway of salvation and has reached at least the 3rd major initiation. And he'll have many initiation steps, small steps, but the 3rd major one, there'll be lots of little ones in between, but the 3rd major one is a long time. Probably going to take you 15 years, 10 to 15 years to reach that on a good day, okay. And so you want to start walking that road when you're younger, and so that when your father dies, you're in a position to represent the people in the meeting house, you know. And you'll see the elders in the sky, because nothing is destroyed in the universe. It's proven that nothing is destroyed in the universe. Science proves this. It's only transformed and changed. And so the elders are in the heavens, wherever they are, whatever they are, and have influence on the world. And the elders will not like it if the speakers speak out of turn, people who are not allowed to be in the meeting house, people like Justin Trudeau and that Macron fella. These young people are not allowed to be in the meeting house. Yeah? This is why Nigel Farage is going to be the next Prime Minister of the UK, because he's a leader, and he only won't be the next leader if there's some corrupt activity undertaken by the fake leadership to get rid of Nigel Farage, because he is the only suitable elder to take the position of Prime Minister, which is our king, in the UK. Yeah? So the likes of that Indian fella, I can't remember his name, Rishi Sunak, just a boy, he's not able to hold this position, but allowed to speak in the meeting house. It's only because he's got loads of money that he even found himself in this position. And what about all these women speaking out of turn? Where are their husbands standing next to them? It's not a lady's job to do this kind of thing. A lady can appear, accompany her partner to the meeting house or sit next to him. And if she's got something to say, if she opens her mouth in the meeting house, you better all take careful note, because the great lady of the elder, she's only going to say something very, very profound if she opens her mouth, but normally she'll just let her gentleman speak, her elderly gentleman speak on her behalf. That's enough. That's all you need to know about elders. If you get the elder card, if you pull the elder card, it means you need to consider the elder requirements for the elder. Perhaps you're speaking out of turn in the meeting. Maybe your father's still alive, or you're too young and inexperienced to talk, and maybe you need to listen more to your elders and learn from them before you start to push forward your own weak views and immature knowledge as Weisheit, whiteness, wisdom, whiteness, because the elder needs also to be white. White, you see the white? You see the white? Unless a man is white, he cannot be wise. White and wise is the same word in German. Weisheit, whiteness, wisdom. We all have to become elders. We just have to wait for our turn, yeah? And if somebody steals the job of the elders, then when your turn comes, you're not going to have anywhere to go. You're going to be excluded from the meeting house, which is what has happened to all of the elderly people now. And I know one or two elderly people around the place here, and I find them wise, much more suitable leaders than what we've got in Parliament. Any one of them in a little town like Bromyard would do better as Prime Minister to any of the bunch that are currently offered to the people. And so, to get this right, this understanding of the elder, their position in society, who an elder is, and what makes you an elder, is very important. Wisdom, the laws of the elder. New laws in the universe. Take note of them. They're coming to us now, in this time when we're so desperately in need of order in the House of Assembly. Thanks for watching. Well, I'm going to pull the next card now for the next video, just so that we can see what's coming. If you subscribe to the channel, you'll get the reading for the next card. Thanks for watching. And we'll put the Elder card away. And let's pick another card for the next video. Okay, Angel Messenger. That's what our next reading will be about.